We want to get right to the new indictment of former President Donald Trump, accused of conspiring to overturn the results of the 2020 election. And you are looking live at Bedminster, where Trump is waking up this morning.
He will be in court Thursday, charged with trying to destroy the democracy he wants to lead. The special counsel has accused Trump of spreading lies about the election to support a criminal scheme to stay in power. He has now been charged with 3 felonies. Trials on the secret documents case and hush money case in Manhattan both set for next spring at the height of the Republican primaries. More charges for trying to overturn the election in Georgia expected mid-month. Nothing like this has any precedent in American history. We have full team coverage this morning. Chief Justice Correspondent Pierre Thomas starts us off. Good morning, Pierre.
George, good morning. In perhaps the most consequential case in the history of the Justice Department, Donald Trump is accused of trying to steal an election that he lost.
This morning, the special counsel indicting Donald Trump and using blistering language in the process. First claiming that Trump lost the election, knew it, lied about it, and then sought to block the peaceful transfer of power to Joe Biden.
The attack on our nation's capital on January 6th, 2021 was an unprecedented assault on the seat of American democracy. As described in the indictment, it was fueled by lies.
According to the indictment, Trump lost the 2020 election, but was determined to remain in power. And the special counsel says he enlisted co-conspirators to assist him in his criminal efforts to overturn the legitimate results of the 2020 campaign. The indictment doesn't name his alleged co-conspirators, but ABC News has identified some of them and likely include Trump's attorneys Rudy Giuliani and John Eastman. The 45-page 4-count indictment accuses Trump of conspiracy to defraud the United States, conspiracy to obstruct an official proceeding, specifically the January 6th certification of the results, showing that Biden had won. Next, Trump is also accused of obstruction of an official proceeding and conspiracy against rights, aiming to deprive the people of their right to vote and have their votes count. In spreading lies, the special counsel says that Trump worked to create an intense national atmosphere of mistrust and anger and erode public faith in the administration of the election. The indictment going methodically, state by state, accusing Trump and his unnamed co-conspirators of creating so-called fake electors in 7 states, of trying to compel the Justice Department to conduct sham election crime investigations, of pressuring Vice President Pence to reject legitimate electoral votes on January 6th, and ultimately sending his supporters to the Capitol to obstruct the certification proceeding and exert pressure on the vice president.
We're going to walk down to the Capitol because you'll never take back our country with weakness. You have to show strength and you have to be strong. And we fight. We fight like hell. And if you don't fight like hell, you're not going to have a country anymore.
Key leaders in Trump's administration, including his own attorney general, Homeland Security advisors, and his White House counsel, repeatedly told him that he had lost. Still, Trump pushed the so-called big lie. Overnight, Trump's attorneys went on the attack, claiming Trump's actions were conducted on the advice of his lawyers and that he did not actually believe he had lost the election.
The reality is that everything that Mr. Trump requested to be done was done with the advice of counsel, was done with lawyers giving him advice. Those lawyers are going to come in and testify. I would like them to try to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that Donald Trump believed that these allegations were false.
Still, some legal experts argue that one wouldn't be able to rely on attorneys' advice as a defense if those attorneys are co-conspirators. Smith's indictment documenting dozens of Trump's other alleged lies, too, and the pressure he put on Republican state officials. In one phone call, Trump pushing Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger to find the votes he needed.
So, look, all I want to do is this. I just want to find 11,780 votes, which is one more than we have, because we won the state.
And prosecutors allege Trump's criminal scheme culminated on January 6th with what they call the president's exploitation of the violence and chaos at the Capitol.
For his part, Trump is defiant. He mocks the new charges, telling our John Santucci that the special counsel is piling on. And he called the indictment, quote, ridiculous.
Well, hey, Hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.